K-pop albums. One of the biggest features in the K-pop world. Mini albums, full albums, single albums, kit albums, physical albums, Poco albums, and vinyl albums. There are so many versions, but no one cares. In this video, I'll be tackling both the digital and physical world of albums, both the positives and the negatives that I've seen, so buckle in. Physical albums, one of the biggest moneymakers in the K-pop industry, created for fans to collect as a token to show their support for their favorite idols. However, it has taken such a turn since the introduction of these paper boxes. And for two reasons, at least that I can think of: fan signings and photo cards. Fan signing events have always been a lottery system for fans who partake in the idol's activities or purchase an album. Over time, with many more groups following the online fan signing concept, it has extended internationally, especially since the pandemic. People are buying albums in bulks of hundreds just so they could secure a slot and have a chance at meeting and talking to their idols. Now, I understand the dedication and money fans would have to put into this, but this has raised a serious concern environmentally. Albums are being given away for free, hundreds are going into the trash, many being left outside with a free album sign. Clearly, this has become incredibly unsustainable. Many companies have started to shift away from the jam-packed albums like KQ, who have recently moved to Poco albums, which are incredibly small and compact but still provide all the content digitally through a photo card that also doubles as a QR code. Many companies are also creating albums that only include photo cards, which in turn would create less trash as fans wouldn't be throwing away tons of albums, but they would still be able to get the photo cards, which is the reason why a lot of people purchase the album. Speaking of which, the photo card industry is something else. As someone who collects photo cards casually, I can tell y'all that it is intense out there. So many people buy hundreds of albums for a piece of cardboard or for one that is possibly signed by the idol. And another thing, K-pop fans have turned this into a competition. Which group surpasses 1 million pre-orders? Who can become the million seller the fastest? Which group sold 2 million copies in their first week? Which group only sold 500,000 copies? It's all the number games that these huge companies are eating up. Like damn, y'all turning everything into an achievement and wonder why y'all are all broke. At the end of the day though, there is no problem in wanting to collect photo cards or the albums of your idols. Personally, I collect photo cards and I have every single one of ATEEZ's album. But there's an issue when you buy all these albums just for the photo card and end up throwing everything else out. Hopefully more companies will start to switch over to the more sustainable way of hosting these fan signings, but I highly doubt it as they're making truckloads of money off of all of them. Digital albums. From my knowledge, there are 4 types of albums: single albums, mini albums, full albums, and repackaged albums. The main issue that I want to talk about is that people don't respect full albums. Everyone only cares about the one pre-release or the one B-side and the title track. Full albums truly don't get the love that they deserve. If we take a Western artist like Ariana Grande, when she releases an album, there are at least 1 to 5 singles that are promoted before or within the album, and people rinse through the entire album over and over. Her B-sides are listened to worldwide and are given so much more attention. However, that is not the same as the K-pop industry. If we take a look at Twice, they usually have one pre-release, a B-side that takes off, and the title track of course. They have over 170 songs, yet you don't really hear about the other B-sides. Everybody just runs the title track like Likey, Fancy, I Can't Stop Me, The Feels, and so on. There are so many incredible albums out there, and one of the best projects that have ever blessed my ears is Taeyeon's 3rd album, I Envy You. Every single track is incredible. Toddler, No Love Again, Some Nights, every single track and the title track is amazing. 17th and Old and Sector 17. These are incredible albums that every single track deserves its own time and shine. K-pop moves really fast as well. A title track will be very popular for 2 months and then everybody forgets about it and moves on to their next release. I would love for companies to start working more on full albums and having like a proper promotion for them where they release multiple music videos, promote multiple songs instead of just the one title track. Those are my thoughts on K-pop albums though. Let me know if you collect albums or photo cards, and of course your thoughts below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to always take care of yourselves. And as Hoshi always says,